friends, and welcome to episode 9 of the Munimade Podcast. We're almost to episode 10. We should totally do a giveaway to celebrate the next episode in episode 10. That would be really fun. I have a perfect idea of what I could give away as well, but we'll talk about that in episode 10. But hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. Welcome to everybody. Hi, I'm Em. I am a small business owner, a crafty connoisseur, and a dorky girl from Texas. So hi, welcome to my podcast all about my life. I am sporting the world's best t-shirt you will ever see in today's podcast. Is this not the greatest? It's so cringy and like stupid. Why is Grogu involved? I don't know. It's like companies just slap Baby Yoda, just slap Grogu on anything because they know it will sell, but it's hilarious and I love it. It is the silliest t-shirt, and I love it. My husband got it for me for Christmas, and it is just like one of the best things ever. It's great. Hi! You may notice that my voice may sound a little off or a little stuffy, and that is because I'm getting over being sick, which we'll talk all about. I actually had my first run-in with COVID. So that's where I've been in the past couple of weeks, and the past week was dealing with COVID, but there's been like a lot of stuff going on in my life. So yeah, let's just jump right into it and talk about what's new with me. So yeah, I have COVID, but let's talk about how I got here. Because obviously there were moments leading up to this glorious time where I am sick with the Rona. So I went to DreamHack. I went to a convention. I was very much looking forward to that because it's been years since I have been able to go to a convention. And if you have never had the pleasure of visiting a convention, it's just such a unique opportunity to go and gather with fun, like-minded nerds, usually, because conventions are typically about things like games or certain fandom or technology, and it's just really cool to kind of gather in a big convention center with other people who are into the same thing. And there's usually a lot of vendors there where you can go shopping and buy some really cool things. There's usually companies promoting themselves, giving away free things. At DreamHack, there was a Monster booth, and they were just handing out Monster drinks left and right, even specialty flavors. My new addiction is the Monster juice line. Those are so good if you have not yet had the pleasure of trying those. But conventions are just such a fun place to be. And it's a great opportunity if you know people online who are into the same things to kind of like meet up with those people in person and get to hang out with them. So we were invited to DreamHack by my friend Frank and Rock. Hi Frank, shout out. I will put his Twitch channel in the description. He is a retro gamer and likes to play all of the fun retro games, his favorite being a Mega Man. So if that sounds like your thing, definitely check out his Twitch channel. But he's a really friendly guy, and I've known him for several years. I met him at a convention, PAX South actually, which was rip because it's discontinued. One of my favorite conventions ever, hosted in San Antonio, but it's been discontinued, and I haven't been to any convention since TwitchCon pre-COVID in 2019. So I was really missing it. I was really missing that atmosphere. So DreamHack was like really cool to be able to finally get to go do again. It was a considerably smaller convention, and it was focused mainly on esports. So they had arenas set up there, which you'll see footage of, where there were competitive teams playing CSGO, Rocket League, and I'm trying to remember if there was anything else. Those were like the two main ones, and they were hardcore playing these games to win money and win competitions against other teams from around the world. There were teams from Europe there that were competing, so it was really cool. The one particular tournament I kind of sat down and spent some time watching that I thought was really fun was Rocket League Collegiate tournament. So these were all college esports teams that were competing against each other. And it's intense. I have never paid attention to the esports world before, so I didn't realize how serious it was and how much these people put into their sport. There is a coach behind the players, coaching them and kind of collaborating and getting the team to work together. And in between matches, they would break out those hand warmers that I just think back to high school. The band would have the hand warmers to warm up their hands so that they could play the instruments in the winter. They would break out hand warmers to loosen and warm up their muscles so that they could play better next round. I mean, it was intense, but it was really cool. So there was a lot of esports going on at DreamHack. There wasn't a huge exposition floor, meaning the little booths that companies set up, but there were some fun ones, and there was a small little artist alley that I really appreciated as well. I love artist alleys at conventions because I'm an artist and I love to support other artists, see what other artists are making, and it's just like a really fun opportunity to just support other creative people. So it was fun. I have footage that I'm putting in, and I definitely enjoyed it and enjoyed getting out and going into the city. So thanks for the invite, Frank. I have a pretty strong suspicion that's where I got COVID, but I don't know. I always get sick at conventions, so it's a thing. But speaking of all the shopping there, I did pick up one really fun item. This is a, what would you call it? Holographic, one of those shifting posters. So at first glance, it just looks like a bunch of Eevees from Pokemon. And then you rotate it a little bit and it turns into, I think, are these the regular? Yeah, so it turns into the regular evolutions. So if you didn't know, the Pokemon Eevee can evolve into several different types. So we've got like the electricity one, the water one, just so many different types of this specific Pokemon, and it's really, really cute. And if you rotate it even more, you see all the shiny versions of this Pokemon. And a shiny version is the rare version that features different colors. So I thought this was really, really unique. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan. I haven't really played all the games, but I'm a fan of the Pokemon art in the Pokemon world, and of course I love Eevee and I love the evolutions, so I had to have this. I thought it was just absolutely adorable, and I'm thinking that I will hang it up like behind my chair there or something. So I did pick up the one thing, which is pretty exciting. My brother was also with us. He got a really cool Ahsoka Tano poster thing that he was really excited about. And it was all around a good time. My friend Frank was streaming from the convention, so we got to say hi to him and, you know, see him in the creator booth, which was a lot of fun. I think I might have gotten COVID from there, but it's also possible that I got it the following weekend at the Machine Gun Kelly concert that I went to with my husband. Now, before you ask, Machine Gun Kelly is not my type of music, okay? This is my husband's thing, and me being a good wife and you know, not wanting him to go alone, agreed to go to this concert. I can get on board with a few MGK songs. Like, some of them kind of slap, the ones that are on the radio. I like Bloody Valentine. That one's kind of fun. But definitely not my type of music. But we did go out to that concert, and I was already, the reason why I feel like I didn't pick up COVID at the concert is because I was already feeling kind of off that night. The biggest thing that I noticed immediately was that I was so tired. I'm at a concert, right? And I could just barely stay awake. I was literally just sitting there, like, feeling like I was falling asleep. And I remember thinking, oh my God, what is wrong with me? I'm at a concert. I'm supposed to be hype, you know? So we it was fun. We sat in the nosebleeds, way, way far, one of the furthest possible seats you can get, because it was one of the cheapest. But it was a cool concert. It had very high production value. This dude came in. He entered his concert hanging from a fake helicopter, which I have footage of. But so he had this whole skit with a helicopter, and he was hanging from the ladder, and the helicopter, as you can see, went over top of the audience that was on the floor, and he was hanging over the people that were on the floor. I thought that was pretty epic. I can definitely appreciate an artist's effort and all that goes into going into a show like this. So pretty cool. There was a lot of other things as well. There was a big like alien dude and some blow up woman. He has this whole thing where like he used to be a rapper, Machine Gun Kelly, if you've ever heard of him. He used to be just all the way rap, and he's kind of expanded into the pop and pop punk side of music, and there's a lot of haters on the internet, and so he has this big like angry war against the internet. So his whole show was like, F the internet, it doesn't matter what they say about me. I don't know, it was I definitely felt the passion from the guy. The opening acts were Ian Dior. Bless his heart, I'm gonna be real honest, but he was bad. He was like totally out of sync with his background vocals, and just, it was not good. And Black Bear, which some of Black Bear's songs are kind of a bop, but I started to notice during his entire set, every single one of his songs was like saying F you to his ex. And I'm just sitting there kind of like, okay, dude, I get it. You're mad at your ex. I mean, is there anything else going on in your life? Anything at all other than you just like hate your ex? He's the guy that's like, that song that's like, F you and you and you. I hate your friends and they hate me too. The hot girl summer anthem. Turn it up and throw a tantrum. Yeah, that, I'm sure I did it great justice. That guy, all of his songs are like that, just F you and you to all of his exes. I don't know if it's just one ex that he's really, really mad at, or he has a bunch that he just hates them all. I don't know, but the guy's got issues. But yeah, it was fun. Definitely 2 weekends in a row of going into the city and doing big events like that was a lot. It was exhausting, and I got COVID from it. So I don't recommend it. If looking back, I was kind of wearing a mask, but I just wasn't as careful as I should have been. But hey, you live and learn, right? It's just to be expected. Going to these giant events with hundreds and thousands of people collected in one place, 2 weekends in a row, it was going to be pretty remarkable if I avoided COVID. So here I am. I have COVID. I am at the tail end of it today. I'm happy to say that my case was very, very mild, considerably. And I attribute that to being vaccinated. So here is my PSA. Go get vaccinated if you haven't yet already. Nothing bad's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure they don't put microchips in you, but hey, what do I know? I think that being vaccinated is what kind of saved me from being really severely sick, because I do have asthma, and it is a concern of mine when there's a respiratory illness going around that it's going to really affect me deeply because of my asthma. But I had a pretty mild case, and now I guess I'll just talk about kind of my experience with COVID, because I think it's interesting. Whenever I first found out I had COVID, I was really interested in looking online and talking to friends and knowing their experience with it, because it's really scary. It's really scary, when you first find out you have it, because you don't know how severe it's going to get. You don't know if you're going to end up in the hospital. You don't know. It's a lot of unknowns, and it's scary. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about my experience. So it started on Monday. Last Monday, I kind of had a tickle in my throat and kind of had that feeling where my throat is hurting a little bit. Remember I said at the concert, which was on Saturday, I felt really tired. That continued Sunday. We went to church and then I was like, I feel so tired. I had to take a nap. I was exhausted. Monday, still really tired. I'm just like, I am tired. Am I old? Is it because I had fun? So I'm just going to be tired now for 2 weeks. And so Monday, I kind of had that tickle in my throat. I took a nap. I woke up and I was like, oh, my throat don't feel too good. But I just kind of ignored it. You know, you guys know that feeling when you feel like, okay, I might be getting sick, because you can just kind of feel that feeling in the back of your throat. So I had that on Monday. Tuesday, early morning, like 4 a.m., I woke up and felt awful, with a capital A, awful. I had chills and aches. However, when I took my temperature, there was no fever, which was very strange because it felt like I had a very high fever. I was like trembling. I had chills. I had goosebumps. I was sweating, and I just felt awful. I felt like I was dying, and I felt like a very high fever, but then when I tested, no fever. Kind of strange. So I was just like, yeah, I feel like crap. I was obviously getting really anxious. Oh no, I have COVID. So I got up and I took a COVID test that night. This is early Tuesday morning. Negative. So I was like, okay, well, I just got con flu or something, or, you know, from the convention or the concert, and cool. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna take it easy. So I just kind of chilled on Tuesday, feeling like crap. I remember being like so tired. I just kept passing out. Falling asleep constantly. I took a bath and I just like passed out in the bath because of the warmth and everything. I could not stay awake. I felt just like bleh, like out of it. You know, fever, chills, aches, body pain. My skin, this is like a really interesting symptom that I very rarely had in my life. My skin would hurt if you touched it. So if my husband kind of like brushed up against me or put his hand on my back or something, it would literally like hurt. My skin was sensitive and everything was just like achy and tingly, but I never caught a fever. Like I never tested with my thermometer and saw that I had a fever. Very strange. Don't know. And I just kept falling asleep, passing out. I just was so freaking tired. So next day I wake up Wednesday and I'm just kind of like, yep, still feel sick. I'm going to take another COVID test, one of these at-home ones that they give you for free. Because a friend had told me to wait and test again because it might have been a false negative. So I took another test. It was glaringly positive. I'll insert a picture. It was very bright positive. I actually still have this test. Is it weird that I kind of want to just like frame it as a souvenir? Anyways, it's yeah. Anyways, like a souvenir from my battle from the world's pandemic. It's really morbid of me. But yeah, it was overwhelmingly positive. Immediately, it was like, bam, you have COVID. So I was like, yep. That sucks. So I immediately, you know, kind of told the people that I had come in contact with in the past week, and just took it from there. Just rested and took it easy. And now what day is it? Today is Monday. So all the days since then, Wednesday, I didn't do my restock in my shop. Thursday, Friday, we didn't pack orders. Saturday, Sunday, today's Monday. All of those days, I just kind of spent taking it easy and resting, and each day was better and better. Eventually, I got a lot of congestion in my head. It never really has gone down into my chest, just a lot of congestion in my nose, and I got a lot of like fluid in my ear, but I started taking Sudafed. This was the best recommendation I got from my doctor. I did see a doctor. I had a video visit with my doctor just to make sure that she was up to date and to get the most up-to-date guidelines with taking care of COVID. Sudafed. It's sold behind the counter at a pharmacy. So if you go to a pharmacist and you say, hey, I want some Sudafed, they'll give it to you. But apparently it's behind the counter because some people like to make meth with it. Interesting hobby, but it really helped and cleared me out and cleared my ear out and everything. The past couple days, today's Monday, I would say over the weekend, I developed a lack of smell, which blows. I can still taste things just fine. I can't smell anything, okay? I've really put this to the test. I've put my whole nose up in Chica's stanky mouth, okay? I can't smell her dog breath. My husband, this is so TMI, was like, having husband time on the toilet and literally like opened the door, could not smell anything. Woo, married life. Couldn't smell anything. Can't smell my food. Can't smell my slimes. Can't smell candles. I can't smell nothing. Like nothing. Like there's just nothing. I can't smell anything. It's so bad. And it's given me so much anxiety because I'm just like, what if I can never smell again? I'm so scared. There's literally stories of that where people are like, my smell never came back. And I'm really scared about that. So everything was pretty mild and I each day was better and better and I felt like I was getting more of my strength and my energy back. But I got no smell. Another weird thing that I noticed while dealing with COVID is I had pretty bad brain fog. And I wanted to talk about that because I want to shed light on that COVID isn't just about, oh, you get some congestion. It's pretty serious in the way that it affects your mental health and your brain. My experience as somebody who has generalized anxiety and depression, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but COVID made me very depressed. It made me very out of it, and the best way I can describe it is that I felt like I was outside of my body and I just couldn't relate to the things that I was supposed to like. For example, crafting. Most people think, oh, you're sick, just lay around and craft all day. That sounds amazing. I had no interest at all in any of my crafts. I had no interest in playing games. I had no interest in the TV shows that I like. I just didn't have any interest in anything and I did not feel like myself. I felt so removed from my body and like I was floating, and that is the brain fog that they talk about. It just makes you feel like you're not yourself, and I just was getting so frustrated because I was telling my husband, I'm so bored and I want to do something. I want to craft. I want to watch a movie. I don't know. I want to do something, but nothing is interesting. I hate everything. I just don't have any interest in any of it. And so that was the weirdest thing for me and really bothered me a lot too, because obviously I'm a person of many interests. And so that things are not good. When I'm not interested in crafting, I'm very sick. So very strange, but I'm starting to feel like myself, and we'll see. I'll update you guys in the coming weeks if my smell comes back. And I'm very thankful that I am on the mend. And yeah, my husband did not get it. We didn't take any precautions. He didn't sleep in a separate room or anything like that. We just kind of knew that, okay, he's probably going to get it too because we are married and sleep in the same bed and live in the same house. Nothing. He didn't get it. Explain that? I don't know. He's totally fine. He's got an immune system of the gods, also vaccinated. So it helps. What's interesting is before I got COVID, my dogs got pretty sick as well. So we've kind of just been dealing with a lot of sickness here in the Municorny, Munimade household. My dogs got really sick. They came down with just projectile vomiting for a day or two. First it was Chica in the middle of the night all over our bed on top of my husband. Fun times. And just projectile vomited crazy. We went to the doctor, got her some meds. She was fine. A couple days later, Roxy was just walking around projectile vomiting. So I'm almost wondering, can dogs get COVID germs? I don't know. That's just my brain. I'm just kind of weird. Because Chica was sick, then Roxy was sick, and then now I'm sick. And knock on wood, hopefully my husband stays healthy, but we will see. All right. Quick garden update since I've already been blabbing a lot. My garden's doing pretty well. It's very hot here in Texas. Oh my gosh, it's over 100 degrees daily. It's a lot. And some of the plants are not doing good. Remember the little baby arugulas? They're gone. I don't know. I probably didn't water them enough when I was sick and sad. But the zucchini is doing great. The sunflowers are doing fabulous. I got a new rose bush, which I'm pretty excited for. They're like these deep, hot pink, beautiful roses. And a couple of things just never sprouted that I planted. My Johnny Jump Ups, my Columbines, my Harlequins. I'm just thinking, I'm not looking at it right now. I'm like thinking off the top of my head. There's several of the flowers that never sprouted. My oregano, nothing, never sprouted. My parsley never sprouted. So I gave up and I bought some parsley that was already, grown from the seed and planted that. And my pumpkins are doing pretty good. So everything's like doing all right. But I think the heat is kind of getting to a few things because when they're so small and they're these tiny little sprouts, when they're so small like that, the crazy 100-degree weather can just exasperate the little babies and they just die. So we'll see what makes it. But things are growing and it's fun to just play around and see what happens. But my sunflowers are doing great. They love the sun. They love the sun. And we'll see what happens after that. Yeah, last podcast I did a Q&A and there was somebody who came into my Q&A post like right after I had already taken the questions and left a few questions. So I didn't want to leave you out, Sabrina. Hi, thank you for leaving me some questions. And I thought I'd just answer those real fast on here today. So from Sabrina F. What is your favorite funny story about something that happened to you or your family? Like a story that gets retold over and over at family gatherings. Something like, remember when Grandpa... Oh my gosh, I have to think about this for a second. So, it's interesting that you brought that up. I just got myself a Sprite. Cheers. I don't know. What is it about like being sick? But Sprite just makes me feel so much better. Yeah, so I can't think of anything about myself. But since you bring up Grandpa... almost a year ago already, which is crazy. My grandpa passed away, and so I just think of like all my favorite memories of him, so I guess I'll just tell a few of those. One that just always sticks in my head is my dog Chica. Loved him, and he would of course always sit on the couch and just like pass out and like sleep. And Chica is really lazy as well, and so she would literally like run in the house. If she spotted him, she'd be like, yes, Grandpa's here. And she would just go glue herself to his side and just sleep with him. And it was just the greatest thing ever. I also think of this other funny story. One of the last Thanksgivings that we had, me and my husband had like went into the little, the buffet line and filled up our plate and sat down. And my grandpa was sitting at the table waiting for my grandma to go fix his plate and bring it to him. And he looks at my husband, he looks at Oreo, and he was like, why would you get your own when you have a wife? What the heck? I just thought that was so funny. Like, he was like, he wasn't even joking. He was like dead serious. I was like, okay, Pops. All right. He was dead serious. Just like, I don't know. I just think of like little silly, goofy stories like that. My grandpa he was so sweet. Oh, I miss him so much. He was such a good man. And I don't know. I just miss him a lot. He was funny. And you always take it for granted. You take those like little stupid comments and those little funny moments. You just take them for granted. And then when they're not there, it's just so sad and so different. But I'm not sad. This is like, I'm happy that I got to have a grandpa like that, that I guess was misogynistic. No, I swear he was a nice guy, I swear. But it's just like, old people funny story. Next question from Sabrina. Do you believe that all things happen for a reason and that what is meant for you will never miss you? Or do you believe that everything is chance? I believe that everything happens for a reason. I'm a Christian, and so I believe in a greater God that is watching over us and has a plan for everything. I don't believe that like for example, bad things that happen to you. I don't think God makes bad things happen to people, but I think he doesn't intervene in bad things happening to people because he knows it's for something greater. It will teach you something. It will lead to something greater down the road. So he doesn't intervene in bad things that happen in our fallen world because he knows the best thing for you and the best things that are going to eventually happen to you, if that makes sense. So I believe that everything happens for a reason. It's not just random. I mean, it is in a way, like there's the random things coming up and happening all the time, but I believe that God is in control of it and he can intervene if he needs to or desires to, or he could not, and that decision is ultimately up to him and it's for the best. So yes, everything happens for a reason. When you want to give up what keeps you going, I just have a good cry in my closet and I think, oh my God, I want to give up. What am I doing? I feel so dumb. I want to give up constantly because a lot of the things that I dream of and work on take a very long time to see anything happen with it. So what keeps me going? I just have a good cry about it. And then I realize like, I'm not the type of person who gives up easily. I'm way too stubborn for that. Like, I hate the idea of giving up. It just, no. It's not an option. I'm just way too stubborn. So step 1, cry in the closet. Step 2, be stubborn. But real talk, what keeps me going? Probably my faith and just believing that there's like a greater reason and just waking up each day and continuing on. Do you believe that dreams have hidden meanings? And do you have a dream that you've had over and over again just doesn't make sense? I don't know about this. I hope my dreams don't have hidden meanings because I have like weird ones. I mean, weird acid trips. Just what is going on? A dream that I've had over and over again and it just doesn't make sense. I used to have this one as a kid that I had over and over again, but I don't think I've had it lately. That I was like in a convertible car and someone was driving. I don't know who this person is. It was just like, it was understood that there's someone driving and we're driving through this underground tunnel that's kind of made of concrete and there's some lights and I like stick my hand out the side and like knock my fingers off. What does that mean? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know if there's a secret meaning behind that. What would your 3 genie wishes be? No wishes for more wishes. I would wish for just good health for me and my family, always. That's one. I would wish for never having to worry financially and like giving my future children a good life and providing everything they need. So like money, I guess, in that way. And my 3rd wish would be just not to have anxiety and depression anymore. I'm so sick of it. I hate it. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know. I wouldn't change it because it makes me who I am and whatever. But, like, I could also do without, you know what I'm saying? How fast can you say your ABCs backwards? I can't. I can't, like, I literally can't. My brain, I don't know how people do this because my brain only knows the ABCs frontwards. Is anybody else like this? Because I'm going to feel like so stupid. I'm not a stupid person. I'm college educated. But like I, for some reason, cannot picture the ABCs backwards. I have to go I have to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Z, Y, X, W. Like I can only see it frontwards. I don't know if that makes me like dyslexic or something weird, but I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I can only see my ABCs frontwards. And if that makes me dumb, then so be it. Also, don't they use that to test if people are drunk? I would fail. Let me tell you, I would fail. There's also been times where somebody like put me on the spot and was like, quick, say your ABCs. And I think I literally forgot them and I just choked. I was like, what are the ABCs? I don't even know. But yeah, great questions. I'm sorry I missed you for the official Q&A, but thanks for asking them, Sabrina. Thank you. Before we move on into shop updates, we are getting so very close to the watch hours that I need to get this channel partnered with YouTube and monetized. Literally so close. And a lot of people may think, well, why does that matter? It matters. It doesn't, and it does. It matters. You get like some extra features and stuff. And I just really feel like that YouTube actually like shows your videos a lot more once you're partnered and once you're monetized, because they make money off of your videos when they show them. So it's like, you know, it's just logic. But I'm really looking forward to that. And I think it will be motivating and help me continue to be motivated to actually work on this YouTube channel. So we are like about 100 watch hours away. So if you're watching this, if we could just get like 100 people watch this podcast in full, we'll be there. So that would be great. That would be great. That's a lot though. That's like a lot of people. If this podcast ends up being like an hour and a half, then we only need what? Like 75 people? We only need like 75 people watching it all the way through. So, yep. Anyways, did I do the math right? I don't know. Yep. Getting close. All right. Let's talk about my shop, Munimade. Munimade updates. Hi, I'm Municorny and I own a shop called Munimade. There you go. You're caught up. Here's my schedule, my current weekly schedule. Things are always changing. I'm always adapting how I do things, how I plan things, how I run things, because it's my business, it's my life, and I am in control of those things. So I'm always trying to find the best way of organizing and structuring my life. And that takes a lot of trial and error. I've kind of realized that the monthly calendars are a no for me. I realized that they were very helpful for you guys to see like the whole month ahead and see specifically, okay, this day she's restocking solid color diamond painting trays. This day she's doing a scrunchie restock. Like I realized that was really helpful, but it was also really like intense for me, and it just felt really like I was so boxed in. And if things happen in life, like getting COVID, my dog's getting sick, you know, stuff happen, it was really hard for me to feel okay about shifting things around. So what I have now is like a general weekly schedule that I'll put up on the screen. Okay. I gotta remember what I put on the general weekly schedule. You know, it's been like a minute since I looked at that. It's like, I don't know. Okay, so I put that the first Monday of every month is custom order day, where I accept custom orders for diamond painting trays. Those are highly sought after, and custom orders for everything else I'll talk about in just a second. But yes, so first Monday of every month, typically custom order days. However, the next first Monday is going to be the 4th of July, and I haven't really decided what I'm doing with that. And I would really just like to know you guys' opinion. Should I accept custom orders on the 4th of July? Or because it's a holiday and people are busy and all of that, should we push it to the following Monday? Let me know your opinion on that. But typically, we accept custom orders for diamond painting trays and 3D printed diamond painting accessories on the first Monday of every month. Tuesdays are basically dedicated to podcasts and live streams. I no longer want to like put on a schedule, okay, literally exactly every other week is going to be podcast, live stream. Life happens. We all know that. So I just want to have a general we're going to have podcasts and live streams on Tuesdays, okay? Just in general, but life may happen. I may miss. It may not be on it may be on a Wednesday. Like, that's the general thing, is like, for the most part, that stuff is going to happen on Tuesdays. Wednesdays are restocks that, you guys know and love. 6 p.m. Central Time, I restock diamond painting trays every single Wednesday. Thursdays are going to be dedicated to handmade items. If I have anything that I have made lately that I would like to list for sale in my shop that's handmade, whether it's crochet, sewn, resin, whatever, then I will probably kind of get that done on Thursdays. And Fridays are when we do our big order packing days. And if your order is complete and ready to go, we will pack it up on Friday and it will be on its way to you the next day on Saturday. So that is kind of like the general weekly schedule of Munimade. However, things can change and things can shift around, but that's like my general template, just so that you guys are in the know. As far as what I'll be restocking every Wednesday, there's previews for that on Instagram, which brings me to my next point. Did you know that there is a perk to following Munimade on every social media? There is a unique feature on each of the 3 social medias that does not exist on the other one. So if you follow Munimade with Love on Instagram, every Wednesday I do a preview live stream on my page where I show you guys the colors and the items that I will be listing that afternoon. So if you're wondering, is it a specialty color week? Is it a solid color week? Are there going to be trash cans? Whatever. I show those things on a live stream Wednesday afternoons before the restock later in the day. So that is the perk to following me on Instagram. That is only going to be happening on Instagram, and that is where you'll get the previews of what will be listed. If you follow Munimade on Twitter, that is what I use for shop alerts. So I will tell you guys if I do a luck drop and link to that. I will notify you of like cancellations and changes. It's just like little bite-sized alerts that you can turn on notifications for that are delivered to your phone. And Facebook. Did you know I have a Facebook page? Munimade on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. It's not to be confused with a Facebook group. It's a Facebook page. It's like a store page. I don't know what it is, but on Facebook, there are some unique perks to liking my page and following me on there as well. The first one being, this is how I'm now going to accept custom handmade commissions. So whether you are interested in hiring me to do a Muniminder in something custom for you and design what you would like your Muniminder to look like, whether you want it to be that, or if you wanted me to crochet something, or if you want me to sew something, or whatever other craft you would like for me to do, if you're interested in anything custom handmade for you, a handmade commission, then there is a wait list now pinned to the top of my page on Facebook. There are comments, and what you will do if you're interested in something like that is leave a comment explaining what the project is. So be like, okay, it's a Muniminder and I want it to be sea turtle themed with glitter. I don't know, just like whatever you would like. You would type that out in your comment, and I will go in first come, first serve order and just kind of work my way through my list. Because here's the deal. I have quite a lot of demand for my handmade items and commissioning me to make those. And this is just like a nice, easy public way for you guys to see the wait list, see how many people are in front of you, and see your name move up the list. So yeah, I'll go in first come, first serve order. I probably will get through like the Muniminder requests a little faster than the crochet requests. So you just have to keep that in mind. You're comparing apples to oranges there. But there is a wait list now for handmade commissions if you want to sign up for that on Facebook. Also, I've started doing pick-me's on my Facebook page. The first one being I did a pick-me for placing a custom order, even though my customs list was full. I did kind of like a drawing. A bunch of people, entered, and I numbered people in the comments, and then I did a drawing and chose somebody who got to place a custom order, even though it was closed and the listing was sold out. So we're going to be doing that on Facebook as well. So there's perks to following me everywhere. Okay. Instagram, you get previews of what will be listed. Twitter, you get notifications and alerts and alerts of luck drops. And Facebook, you can enter in pick-me's and also sign up for my handmade commissions waitlist. It's so crispy. Why is Sprite so sharp? You know what I'm saying? As for trays, we have a new color that's going to be offered soon. I teased it on my Instagram stories, and people got a little too excited, oh my God, everybody was going crazy for this color. I think I've decided what I'm going to name it, and that is Painted Paradise, because when I look at it, I just think of parrots and tropical paradise and tropical flowers. So here she is. It's a new magic tray, but instead of just having 2 different colors to shift between, it has all of the colors. Okay, so from this angle it looks hot pink, right? From this angle you see lime green peek through, and then it turns to blue. Okay, and then it turns to purple from this angle. You just have this beautiful mixture of all of the colors. It is so freaking pretty. It's you just think, what color is this? Yes. It's insane. And I know that you guys are really going to love this too. I already know that for custom orders, we're just going to be pooping these out. I mean, just crazy. So yeah, these will be available for custom order starting next month. But to kick it off, speaking of the pick-me's, I think I'm going to do a pick-me sale on Facebook where everybody, if they would like to purchase these, a set of this brand new color and be the first person out there to receive this brand new color, Painted Paradise, I will do a giveaway drawing and select somebody's comment to be the person who gets the right to purchase. So that's what it is. It's not a giveaway. You're not getting things for free. It's there's 100 people who want to purchase it, and I have one set of them, and then we draw, okay, who out of these 100 gets to purchase it instead of who's the fastest. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a little nicer that way instead of this free-for-all where everybody's just trying to all buy the same thing at once. So yeah, beautiful. I'm obsessed. These are so pretty. It's just what color are they? I don't know. All of them. So beautiful. But I think I'm going to name them Painted Paradise. Last but not least, shop update that kind of goes on into recent finishes. I have a new side of my business that is going very well, and that is Muniminders. Cover minders, needle minders, fridge magnets, whatever you would like them to be. Whatever. It's just a resin piece of art with a magnet on the back, and you can use it for whatever you would like it to be. This is going really well, very unexpectedly. People are very into the Muniminders, and I love the name. It's a lot of fun. So I'm pretty much going to be listing Muniminders weekly on a weekly basis with whatever I create out in my garage, and it's going really well. So cover minders, Munimade now sells beautiful resin cover minders in a variety of sizes. And that brings us into recent finishes. Yay! Okay, as far as recent finishes, I have mostly just been finishing cover minders, okay? I've been crocheting a little bit, but not enough to where I've actually finished anything. Most of everything that I have finished has just been the Muniminders, and they're a lot quicker to finish as well, so I can, pump them out. But yeah, I just thought I basically took a box of all the ones that are on my fridge, because yes, that's where I store my shop inventory, on the side of my fridge. I just literally took them all down off my fridge, and I thought I would just do a little. At first I was choosing my favorites, and then it was kind of hard because I was like, well, I mean, I love them all. I just thought I would do like a little show and tell and show you guys all of the resin Muniminders that I have made in the past, I guess, like week or two. And yeah, not all of these are available. Some of them are gifts, some of them are already sold for whatever reason, some of them are like custom orders, but I just want to show you guys what we got going on. So obviously I have like a bajillion minders here, so I cannot spend forever talking about each and every one, but I do want to give you guys like an overview and show you guys what I've been making. So I've kind of divided these up into different series. I will name a certain series like Flower Power or Homegrown. Homegrown is the ones that have flowers out of my own backyard. And based off of that, I kind of categorize what these are. Obviously, no two are ever going to be the same because they're handmade, and you know, no two are going to ever be exactly the same, but there's certain like groupings I have. So I'm going to show you guys these within the groupings so you get an idea of what to expect. Now, the first grouping is Puppy Love, and as you guys can probably guess, these feature cute little puppies in them. Are these not so cute? Oh my goodness, look at the little puppies, so cute. Puppy Love, and they have little puppies in the middle of them. Very, very cute. I also have this one that was a custom order, and this features 2 dogs in it for the customer's dogs. There's that one. And then we have, of course, Kitty Love that has kitties on the inside of them. I'm trying not to miss any. Look how cute. They're so cute. And these have magnets on the back. These are the small size Muniminders. So they're about, I think, 2 inches in width across in the small size. So those are Kitty Love. We got Puppy and Kitty Love. Then we've got these ones that I'm calling Flower Power. These ones have glitter and flower, like pretty shiny flower stickers inside of them. So that's what I call this series, Flower Power. Then we've got ones that I'm just calling Glitter Swirl. And ones that I call Glitter Swirl are just straight up, I'm looking if I have any more. I think I just have this one right now. These are ones that I straight up just put like glitter and alcohol inks and just play with and see what the outcome is going to be. So this one's been sitting for sale in my shop for a little while. She's very unique. The alcohol inks kind of like blended together in a very interesting way, but here is what she looks like. So the glitter swirl are going to be the cheapest ones because there's no inclusions on the inside, but they're still very beautiful. Then I have ones that I think I call chunky glitter. I gotta like double check. Chunky glitter, and these ones are kind of a similar idea. They're pretty simple, but instead of like the glitter and the ink swirled around inside, we've just got a bunch of chunky glitter. Then I've got this series that I'm calling Forever Floral, and these do have real flowers in them. However, these are not flowers from my backyard. These are flowers that I've ordered online and just kind of incorporated them into resin pieces like this. So these are still real flowers, okay, and I had to pay quite a bit of money for them online, but they're not from my own yard. So these are called Forever Floral ones. Really cute. And then I do ones that I call homegrown. Now these are few and far between because I have to actually grow the flowers in my own backyard to get these completed. So I have this one with the glitter butterfly. This one is super pretty with a dahlia on the inside. So pretty. So these are really unique ones because these are just like flowers straight up from my yard. This one is also going to be a homegrown one with the little flower puffs inside. Then I've got this series that I'm calling, I think I call it Glitter Butterfly. I've got to double check because it's been a minute since I've sold it. Or I think I just call it Butterfly, just straight up Butterfly. And these ones are really cool and have butterflies inside. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the medium size Muniminder. Right here. Pretty. And then this is one that I did for a custom handmade commission. Some pretty like purple swirls, and look at the back. I put glitter in it. I was just like kind of playing around seeing how it would work, and the glitter all dropped down, but I think it made a really cool effect. Very pretty. So those are the butterfly ones. Let's see, what else have I not shown you guys. I've also got a bunch of like Sanrio type stickers to play with. So we've got Hello Kitty, like that. And then I have a couple of My Melody ones. And then I have another series that I'm calling, I think Sweet Shop or Candy Shop. Candy Shop, I'll take you to the candy shop. Oh, no, don't you stop. So good. Candy Shop is what I'm calling it. And these have just like little cute candy, kawaii candy looking inclusions on the inside. This, I'm not really sure what series it belongs to. I might put it in Candy Shop. I don't know. But it's similar. These I'm calling like Puff Pals or Puffy Love, something of the similar, because all of them inside have a puffy sticker, if that makes sense, like a little puffy sticker, just random things. This one has a cactus. This one's probably going to be a discount because the cactus kind of like moved around and got in the ink colors. See, the back is really glittery. But yep, there's those. Okay, I think I've shown you guys oh, no. We got the ocean ones, which people love, rightfully so. These ones are so fun to make. Little ocean glitter minders. And I've got a medium-sized one right here that I put like just some random greenery from my yard in. These are fun. Super fun. And then I started dabbling into making these bigger sized ones. So these would be the large Muniminders, and they're very large. I started putting 2 magnets on the back, but then I actually ended up ordering a single larger, higher strength magnet. So this is like a pretty rainbow one. These can also be used as coasters. If you just slide the magnets off, they're flat in there. So this can be used as a coaster, can be used as a giant fridge magnet, a giant cover minder, whatever you prefer. I'm kind of dabbling in these, seeing if they sell. Here's a nice flower one that I made, because these are kind of big, I know. This one's really pretty. Very pretty. Like, I almost just really want to, like, keep this for myself. It's so pretty. It's got swirls. Look at this. Glittery swirling in it. It's so pretty. Holy cow. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing, you guys. I've been crocheting, but I haven't been finishing much else. These are like all of the things that I've been putting all of my energy on finishing. I've just been making a ton of Muniminders. Once again, I'm going to be trying to list at least a couple of them for sale every Wednesday along with the trays, but I will also be listing others extras that I don't get done on Wednesdays. I will be listing those on Thursdays with other handmade stuff as well. So that's that. And let's talk about my works in progress, which is not too much, but I've got some cool things in the works. So as far as works in progress, I have still been working on my flower power diamond painting. That basically just stays out at all times in my living room. And whenever we're like watching a long episode of something or watching a movie, I normally will kind of like sit down and chill out and work on that. I'm so sorry for being so tired. Again, COVID. So, yeah. So, still been working on that. I'll show progress. It's, slow going. I guess like for me, it feels like, oh, I haven't really made that much progress, but I probably have. If you compare it to last time I showed it, I've probably made progress. It's just like hard for me to see without actually comparing where I was last time. And then other than that, I did mention to you guys I was going to start making some baby loveys, and I have been working on those. They're so cute. I am working on making these little baby fawn baby loveys. If you don't know what a baby lovey is, it's a stuffed animal, like the head and the arms, but the body, instead of being a normal amigurumi body, it's a little baby blanket that's attached. So it's kind of like this little snuggly comfort thing that babies could snuggle and be attached to. So I am working on making these little deer. I will put a picture of the pattern designer's take on it. So I'm basically taking this pattern of a deer and just taking the head and the arms, and then I'll be making a little baby blanket and attaching to it. So here's what I have so far. This is the deer's kind of face, and it'll have eyes here, and then I know that female deer probably don't have antlers, but it just looks cuter that way, I feel. So I'll probably put some little antlers on it, and I did order rattles off Amazon to make it rattle, so that's really fun. I'm making 2 carbon copies of these because I basically have 2 friends that have recently had babies that I want to give gifts to, and they both have the same kind of nursery theme going on. So I'm making them just basically 2 carbon copies. I might change up the colors and things like that, but it's kind of fun just to batch them like that. And I'm making it out of like really nice, soft baby velvet yarn, which I am very excited for and enjoying. So I'm working on those. The pattern for those, I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I will like post a picture and the name of the pattern designer that I'm using as a base for like the head and the arms. Then pretty soon here, I'm going to be making what I put in my notes is ladybug baby thing. So it's just a little baby stuffed animal that's really, really cute. I'm going to be making this for this month's Cal Pals theme, which is bugs. This month is very close to being over, but I need to kind of bang that out and make that real quick here because I have another friend giving birth to a baby in, I want to say September, October. They're like soon. Then I have another friend that just announced they're pregnant. It's just, we're living in a baby world. Like there's just like babies left and right. I'm officially in that phase of life where like every weekend somebody's pregnant, and it's just, so just making lots of baby things. That's just kind of my mode right now is like baby mode, and I'm really excited about the ladybug thing because it goes with the Cal Pals theme, and I also just think it's really cute. I'm gonna put a little rattle inside that one too, and it's gonna be really fun. So it's technically not a work in progress because I haven't started it yet, but I'm like putting it out into the universe to see if that'll encourage me to start it ASAP. That's about it for my works in progress. So let's talk about other stuff. So you made it this far into the podcast. Congratulations. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. As far as other stuff, I really don't got anything else. My life has just been consumed with like being sick right now. Going into the next week, I just really need to catch up on work and getting orders out the door and all of the delays that are caused from that. But yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to make this podcast too long because I'm tired. We're getting really, really close to those watch hours, guys. Be sure that if you're watching this to like, comment, subscribe, interact with this video, and help me do that final push I need to get there. You guys are so awesome. I know I keep bailing on the live streams, but last time I had a live stream scheduled, my dog was like barfing all night, and I was just like, not feeling like going live, but I really, really do want to go live and hang out with you guys sometime soon. I have a really special package that's coming this week with some very special slime themed items that I am just really, 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 really excited to share with you guys. And I think you guys will be kind of excited and delighted by it too. Oh my God. I'm so tired, you guys. Oh my God. I'm so tired. I need a nap. But anyways, thanks for watching this. I am sorry if it was like kind of low energy and yeah, but just wanted to update you guys where I'm at in life and what I've been crafting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day and week. It makes my whole day so happy. It makes my heart sing every time somebody leaves a comment about just anything I talked about in the podcast. It just makes me feel like I have friends and that people are actually listening and actually are interested in the things that I'm interested in. So cool. Leave a comment. You're great. I'm gonna go like take a nap or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go drink my sharp Sprite and then take a nap after. And I hope you guys have a great day. I've said that like 6 times. Yep. Pray for my nose. I hope I get my smell back soon because it's just like really tragic. I cannot smell anything. It's so sad. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye-bye.